Nope. 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 Yes. Good boy. That's a good boy. Yes. That's a good boy. Sit. Sit. Yes, good boy. That's a good boy. Yes. Back on the concrete. Come on. Yes. Finish? Nope. 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 Sit. Yes. Good boy. That's a good boy. Yes. Good day, beautiful people. As you can see, we have Rocky here, this beautiful, handsome black lab, very charismatic dog. But Rocky is actually on his last week with us. You know, we're just laying a basic foundation for Rocky, you know, so his parents can continue on with his training. Good boy, right? That's all we're doing with Rocky here. Nope, sit. Yes, good boy. And you know, it's typical puppy, you know, puppy behavior. Yes, good boy. It's typical puppy behavior, right? Now, here's the thing about puppies I need people to understand, right? I'm going to be far more forgiving. I'm going to have much more grace than I do with an adult dog, right? And the reason why is because it's a baby, right? I'm not going to have the same level of expectation for a baby that I will for an adult, right? It's just unreasonable for me to do that. So you're going to see me allow him to get away with some things that I wouldn't allow an adult dog to get away with, right? This is where your discernment has to come in, because here's the thing. When you are imprinting a puppy, right? How you imprint the puppy, as simple as that sounds, is very important, right? Because if I apply too much pressure, if I'm too assertive, right, that's going to actually shut him down and make him timid, right? Make him what we call in the dog world skittish. Because what happens over time is if you overcorrect any dog, right, but specifically a puppy, good boy, right, you begin to create a insecurity in the dog that will cause the dog to second guess everything that it's doing. And you can see we have a very charismatic, a very high energy dog. I don't want to take the spirit away from the dog. I just need to add structure to the dog, right? And this is where a lot of trainers get a bad name when they're using techniques like compulsion type training, right? When they're using leash pressure, right? They lack the discernment, they lack the self-control within themselves, and they are over-aggressive, over-assertive, right? And you kill the spirit in the dog, right? So this is where you have to have a high level of discernment when using techniques like compulsion, right? This would be compulsion, but as you can see, I'm not killing the spirit of the dog. I'm just using it as a correction technique, right? So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to use compulsion, right? Leash pressure to teach the dog the down position, right? And as soon as he goes down, yes, good boy, the reward comes out, right? All I did was slightly pull down on the leash, and as soon as he did the behavior I wanted him to do, the pressure from the leash goes away, and the reward replaces it, right? So let's do that again. Sit. Yes, good boy. Down. And I'm just gonna hold here. Right here. Yes, good. Sit. Yes. Now you're gonna knock your food over. Come over here. Yes. Sit. Matter of fact, this is a little too cumbersome. So let me take this off. right here, what you're looking at. Hey, relax. That's a puppy you hear barking, right? You heard me earlier saying I give grace to puppies. So when I say relax and you hear the dog start barking, it's a puppy, right? Sit down. Yes, good boy. There we go. Come on. Right now, here's where technique is important, right? So, and this is where also using physiology as leverage is important, right? So, I'm going to show you guys something. A simple fix, right? A simple fix in your technique that can help you when you're teaching a dog down, right? There's a couple of things, and it depends on the dog which one is going to use, right? Now, speed can be good, right? So I doubt speed is going to work with him, and what I mean by speed is how fast I move the hand because it's a puppy, right? So he doesn't have the hand-eye coordination like that, right? To correlate speed with going down. Some dogs you can use speed and it'll work, right? With him, right, I'm going to use physiology, right? So when I put him in the sit, all I'm going to do is lure him out, right? So as opposed to going straight down, because again, if you think about physiology, if you go straight down, right, that doesn't give him enough space to move his legs out, right? Now, the next thing I'm going to do, as he is going down and out, I'm just going to apply pressure here, right? No, sit. And what I'm doing by coming out, right, and again, it takes a minute to catch on. I know. Come on. There we go. Good boy. Sit. Yes. What I'm doing, right, by moving the food out, it's giving his legs clearance to go out as well, right? Now, nope. There we go. Did it once. Come on. There we go. Almost. You see he's trying to make the connection, right? Right here? Yes. Hey. Good boy. Come on. We're going to get it. There we go. This is where the patience comes in, folks. Right? Especially with a puppy. Right? Good boy. I may have to do the bridge with him, right? And this is where knowing different techniques, right, can help you. This is where not letting your ego get in the way, thinking because you like to do it one way, that's the way that it has to happen, right? So now what? Oh, of course, all the food comes spilling out. This is the side of dog training that you won't see on those edited videos. Trust me, it happens. All right, so I'll let him eat that. So now we're gonna do the bridge. All right, go ahead, eat it. Let me get it all together. There you go, come on. There you go. So, yep, we're gonna do the bridge. All right, there we go. Come on, right here. There we go. Good boy. Here you go. Right here. Come on. Right here. Yes, good boy. Right here. Come on. There we go. Come on. Under the bridge. There we go. Good boy. There we go. Good boy. Yes. And as soon as he goes under, yes, good boy. That's a good boy. Yes. That's a good boy. So as you can see, it works faster, but it requires much more physical exertion from me, right? So of course, I'm always going to start with the technique that's easier on me. Because obviously, the more energy that I drain, the harder it is for me to have the stamina I need to continue on, right? So sometimes it requires for me to exert more energy, and that's okay because every dog is a little different, right? So let's do it again. Hey, right here. Come on. Yes. Under the bridge. Come on. Right here. Right here. Hey, hey, hey. Right there. Good boy. There we go. Good boy. Right there. Good boy. Yes. Now apply pressure. In the moment, right? The pivotal moment when you want to apply pressure. Good boy. Nope. Yes, good boy. The pivotal moment you want to apply pressure is when his head clears your second leg, right? That's when you apply the pressure because now you have the more surface space to apply that pressure on his back end to make his back end go down, right? So let's do it again. Hey, right here. Hey, hey, hey. Down here, right here. Come on, right here. Yes, good boy. Come on, right there. Yes, good boy. So I'm lowering him under. As soon as his head clears, I let the leash go and I apply pressure right there. I keep him here, trying to keep him here. There you go, right there. Come on. Right there. Right there. Come on. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. There you go. That's a good boy. Right? And I want to praise. I want to reward. I release the pressure. As you can see, he's down. Right? Come here. That's a good boy. So that's how we're going to build that, right? That's how we're going to build that down command. And if you notice, I haven't given him the word down yet because I just want him to get the movement first, right? Because once he understands the movement, then it's much easier to apply the word to the movement, right? So we're just shaping the physical, go ahead, get it. We're just shaping the physical behavior, right? That's all I'm looking to do right now. Good boy, yes. Right there, good boy, yes. Right there, good boy, yes, good boy, yeah. That's a good boy. Release the pressure, right? Good boy. Good boy, yeah. That's a good boy. So we're gonna do it again. Come on. Come on, right here. Come on. Yes, good boy. That's a good boy. If you guys only knew how bad my hip flexors and my abs are burning right now. I should put my cash app. You guys can send me tips for working so hard. Yes, good boy, good boy. Oh, nope, too soon. So that's what happens. I applied the pressure too soon, right? And he backed out of it, right? So that was on me. Good boy, yes, come, right here. Yes, good boy. Good boy, right there. Good boy. So I gotta wait until he clears the other side of my leg because if not, it applies too much pressure on his head and he wants to back out of it, right? Good boy, there we go, right there, good boy. That's a good boy, yes. That's a good boy. That's a good boy, yeah, that's a good boy. So now I'm gonna give him a little break. Right, come here, don't you run away. Good boy, Rocky. Yes, good boy. Sit. Yes, good boy. That's a good boy. So now what I want to test to see if I can get him to go down without doing the bridge, right? By just using pressure from his neck, right? Now, believe it or not, even though we've been using pressure from my legs, good boy, pressure from his neck is different. He hasn't really learned that yet, right? Except for in the sits. He hasn't learned that for the down yet, right? So I'm trying to see if it translates, right? If it translates, good boy. Come on, yes, come on, make me look good now. Come on, Rocky. Make me look good, buddy. Right here, come on, sit. Yes, good boy. Sit. Good boy. Come on. Right here. Come on. Yes, good boy. Okay, so that means we got more work to do, right? So let's do it a few more times. Rocky, right there, yes. Good boy, good boy. Yes, good boy, good boy, yeah. Good boy. That's a good boy, right? Go ahead, good boy. Come here. Yes. Right here. Yes. Come on. No. You think you're smart. You think you're smart. Yeah, come on. Come on. Yes, good boy. Good boy. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Yes. That's a good boy. Yeah. But you see how fast he problem solved, right? He said, nah, I don't really want to go under that bridge. I'm going to go around, right? That lets you know the dog is smart. He's a very smart dog, right? Right here. Yes. Come on. Right here. Come on. Yes. Good boy. Right here. Yeah. Good boy. Good boy. Come on. Right there. Come on. Tice him a little bit. There we go. Drop it again. There we go. Good boy. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Come here. Good boy. That's a good boy. So now let me try a different technique, right? Now that he has some understanding of pressure on his backside, let's see if we can do it, right? Without having to go under the bridge, right? Let's see. And this is what training is, right? Training is trying things to see if it works. And if it works, you continue to do it. And look at that. Look at that. Good boy. That's a good boy. See how that works? Everything doesn't have to be so mechanical, right? Sometimes you experiment. And if it works, keep using it, right? Good boy. That's a good boy. So now I don't have to set my abs on fire, right? We can teach him the down position simply because we introduced back pressure, right? By doing the bridge, because I think yesterday we tried to do the back pressure and he kept fighting against it, right? Sit, right? Come, right here, come on. Yes, right here, yes, yeah, yes, right there. Sit, hey, right there. Hey, sit. Yes, good boy. I'm still not going to use the word until he starts going down faster, right? Over here, yes. Come on, right here, yes. Sit. Boy, yes. Sit. Hey, yes, good boy. Yes, good boy. Right here. Come on. Come on. Yes, good boy. Come on. Right. Yes. Yes. Come on. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. All right. So now I can see his attention span is getting shorter, right? So now we're just going to have a little fun with it, right? We're going to loosen up. Go get it. Right there. Go get it. Right there. Hey. Go get it. Yes, good boy. So we're gonna ease up a little bit, right? Reset his brain. Come. Sit. Right here. Sit. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Sometimes you gotta break the monotony, right? Go get it. Good boy. Rocky, come. Yeah, good boy. Sit. Yes, that's a good boy. Yeah. That's a good boy. Okay. Do a couple more. Go get it. Go get it. Rocky, come. Sit. Yes, good boy. Now let's try the down again. See what we can get. Come on. Right here. Hey. Right there. Right there. Good boy. Come here. Good boy. Yes. Down. Right here. I didn't mean to say down, but it's okay. Come on. Let me see what we can get. There we go. There we go. Come on. Almost.
Almost had him.
Yeah. Come on. Right here. Hey. Right here. Yes. All I'm really looking to do, I'm not really looking for him to be perfect right now. I'm just looking to introduce the concept of back pressure, right? Yes, good boy. That's all I'm really looking to do is back pressure, right? That's all I'm really looking to do is introduce the concept of back pressure.
Okay.
We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Just have to take time. Nope. Right there. Okay, yes. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Right there. Pressure, yes, good boy. Pressure on his butt, and on his neck. Now, being that his butt is down, we're going to the shoulders, right? Yes, good boy. There we go. Now, I want to explain what I'm doing, right? I'm not pulling down, I'm actually pulling out, right? Because remember, I have to give his feet room to clear. If I pull directly down, his feet can't come out. So I actually have to pull out, and as I'm pushing down, I'm not pushing directly down, I'm also pushing out, right? Technique is very important when you're teaching things like this. Let me drop some food on the ground. Hey, right here, right here. Yes, good boy. Okay, nope, butt came up. We don't want the butt to come up, so the butt goes down. Come here, come here. Nope, nope, nope. Yes. Butt goes down. Yes, good boy. There we go. That's a good boy. Yes, good. Right there. Come on. Little food on the ground. Nope. Butt goes up. Butt must stay down. There you go. Nope. Yes, good boy. Right here. Hey, yes, good boy. Good boy. There we go. Almost got it. Come on. I'm telling you, man. A lot of people don't understand the work that it takes to train a dog properly.
A lot of patience.
A lot of patience, man. A lot of patience, especially with puppies. There we go. You see? See how that works? Right? It took about 10 minutes, right? But he finally got the concept. So now we have to get about 3-4 more reps out of that, right? Just to imprint it in his brain, right? There we go. Good boy. And again, I'm not even going to use the word down until I see that he is doing it efficiently, right? Or proficiently. There we go. Good boy. Now, here's the trick with this, right? The food is in my hand, of course, but he doesn't get any food until he goes down, right? That's when he gets the reward, because he has to make the connection that the reward only comes when his stomach hits the ground, right? So patience, folks. Gotta be patient, man. I know it looked real, like, does this guy really knows what he's doing? Yeah, I know what I'm doing. The problem is the puppy didn't know what he was doing, right? So we have to teach. We have to teach, right? We have to teach. Now look at this, right? Look how long he's down now, right? So, again, guys, you got to be patient. You got to be diligent. You got to be persistent. You have to be consistent, right? And you will get the results that you're looking to get. Good boy, right? So now that he's in the down, I'm going to get him into the sit out of the down, right? And all I'm going to do is wait for him to make the connection. Because eventually he's going to come up to my hand because he wants the food. Yes, good boy. So I give him a little teaser. Now I can apply a little pressure, right? So he learns what up pressure means, right? Now he knows what, good boy. He knows what the up pressure means out of the sit. He doesn't know what the up pressure means out of the down, right? Believe it or not, same pressure means two different things, right? Come on. There we go. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. You see how easy it is now? Typically, once they get it, they get it. Especially a smart dog, and he's a smart dog. Now you have some dogs, like we have Menace. He's not so smart. So, you know, he's gonna make you work harder, right? But when you have a smart dog like this, and this is why labs are so popular, because they're actually known to be some of the smartest dogs in the world, right?
I like to work smart, not hard.
Good boy. Good boy. Right? Come on. Come on over here. Yes, good boy. Yes. Good boy. As soon as he puts that stomach on the ground, he hits the jackpot. The jackpot, excuse me. Oh, yeah. Good boy. Sit. Yes, good boy. Yes, good boy. Now, eventually, right, you see how he's popping up out of that? Eventually, we're not going to allow that. But obviously, we can't teach, we can't correct something if we haven't taught the thing, if he hasn't learned the thing that we are correcting him for doing, right? So let me make that make more sense. He hasn't fully learned down yet. So we're not going to correct him just yet for coming out of the down when he hasn't even learned the first thing that he's messing up on. If that makes sense, right? Now, eventually, right, we're going to correct him when he comes out of that down, right? But for right now, I just want him to go down. That's all I want him to do. Yes, good boy. Now let's see if we can get it out of front pressure. Oh yeah, buddy. Oh yeah, buddy. You starting to get it, man. You starting to get it, man. You starting to get it, man. Yes. Yes. Yes, good boy. That's a good boy. So as you can see, folks, right? A lot of people talk bad about compulsion, yank and crank, right? That's because they don't have the discernment. They lack the self-control to not be overbearing to the puppy, right? So when you hear somebody talking bad about compulsion and yank and crank, right? That's the negative term that they use to describe compulsion, right? When you hear somebody talking bad about it, now you know it's a them problem, not a technique problem, right? It's a them problem. They have mental issues, right? They lack the ability to be able to use it properly, to not break the spirit of the dog. Look at this, right? How long the video been going?
29.
30 minutes, right? 30 minutes. And we've really only been doing this about maybe 20 minutes of the 30 minutes, right? And as you can see, the spirit of the dog is not broken. He's still very animated, still very excited, still very happy, right? Get you a trainer that know what they're doing. When I see trainers that are so extreme, positive only, force-free, that just lets me know they really don't know what they're doing, right? They're doing the type of training that makes them feel good. They don't do the type of training that is actually effective when it comes to training dogs, right? And I'm gonna be honest with you. Positive only will work for a few dogs. It doesn't work for most dogs, especially dogs that come to you with pre-existing issues, right? It has to be a balance of letting the dog know that there is negative consequences for doing bad things, but then there's also positive consequences for doing good things. You cannot positively reward a dog for doing something bad. What sense does that make in any world? There's nowhere you can go in the world where they positively reinforce you for doing bad behavior. It doesn't make any logical sense. So the goal is to obviously, right? The goal is to obviously reward the dog more than you correct the dog, right? But some dogs, you may have to correct more in the beginning, keeping in mind in the end, once the dog learns what you're correcting it for, right? You're going to reward it more in the end, right? Now look at this, right? Look how easy he's doing this now. And I'm applying very little pressure, right? I'm applying very little pressure, right? Even the scratching at my hand, I personally don't like that because it hurts. But right now, I'm accepting it from him. So sometimes I have to take the bad because I'm getting the good, because I'm teaching him, right? Now, eventually, once he gets proficient at what I am teaching him, I will let him know, I don't like for you to scratch at my hand because it hurts, right? But again, I'm using my discernment. I am not going to correct him right now because it will confuse him, right? I don't want to confuse him. Good boy. So yeah, folks, this is actually the last dog we're training today. I'm tired, boss. We done cleaned up after how many dogs? 15?
Yeah, just about.
15 dogs, trained 5 dogs. It's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work. So, like always, if you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. You can call me or text me directly, 815-351-6636. It's actually much better if you text me, because more than likely if you call me, I'm probably doing a video. So I'm probably going to ignore your call. And then if you don't leave a text message, I probably won't call you back because I don't check voice messages. I know. I'm getting better at it. I'm getting better at it. But I'm just being honest, right?
I gotta get better at it too.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So it'll be better if you send me a text because I always go through my texts and check to see, if I missed anything. So I'll respond much more efficiently to text. But if you call me and if I don't answer, make sure you leave a text. You can also send me an email, the structured k9academy@gmail.com. You can also comment here. I can't promise you I'm going to see your comment, but you can do it. So the point that I'm making is text me. That's the best way you're going to get in contact with me, right? And look, folks, remember, a structured dog is a happy dog. And until the next video, peace and prosperity.